Here we are again. So we've got a weird little collection of rejected or unadopted plants. These Aji, AJI, mango pepper, look kind of interesting. Looks like they might be about to change color, so might come back to that. Otherwise, our weird little freaky tomato friend is still here. Got some tomatillos growing on here. Oh, looks like is that a Tweety sweet pepper? Is that what that was? Yeah, Tweety sweet pepper. We got another tomatillo, not quite filled out. Mad Hatter. Yeah, I'll come back for those some other time. Yeah, otherwise it's been kind of a quiet week. Not really a lot of rain. Had to use the irrigation system a couple times. The horseradish here actually wilted at one point and laid down. That's the first time I've seen that, so it must have gotten a little dry. The lavender suffered a little, but got that taken care of. We actually got a couple strawberries off the plants. I think 2 that made it into our hands and were edible since the last update. So that's kind of cool. They were really strong strawberry flavor, so just like most things grown at home or in your own garden, the flavor is so much better than the supermarket. Interesting wildflower weed. Yeah, I'm gonna come out and I'm gonna prune the plum and peach this weekend. So they're getting a little tall. I'm gonna keep them on the shorter side. They've got some water sprouts going, so good to prune those off. This is the apricot zebra. Those look like they're getting ready to come in. Maybe another day or 2 on those. Got another one hiding over here. I pulled out the last of the mixed greens. The Merlot lettuce is still good, so letting that continue. It hasn't gotten bitter yet. Yeah, look at this cluster of apricot zebra tomatoes. The prairie fire definitely seems to be in decline. Not necessarily sick, but it's just really slowed down, and I guess it is getting some disease on its lower extremities. It looks more like wind and lack of vigor, though. Nothing really to worry about. Chupande Molinalco. Realized that there's a C in there instead of a G. Molinalco. Tomatillo, or still taking their time. We're getting kind of dry stems though, so I'm not really sure what's up there. This is the one that split during the storm. Here's how the split is doing. As you can see right through the plant, but it hasn't died back, so that's good. Hey, man.
I didn't see you. I was too busy looking at the ground.
It's hard to see. I'm hidden in all this stuff. Midnight snack. Still very productive. This has been I think I've said before, but I'll say it again, it's the most productive tomato plant we have this year. Just in terms of, it just keeps cranking stuff out. Oh, and then I noticed, earlier in the year, I think I pointed out, I've got oh geez, almost broke that off. I have a plum tree in here. It's, what is it? Oh, come on. Methyl plum. And it was dormant, it was a ship beret. It was dormant, and it looks like it's woken up. I mean, I'm not going to say it's really healthy, but it definitely came out of dormancy. Only took it the entire summer. It showed up. They ended up shipping it really early. Nurseries, man, they got really optimistic about when last frost here would be because of the mild winter. And they all ship stuff like a month, sometimes 2 months earlier than they normally would. And, when they ship bear root, their policy is always like, well, we'll replace it if it dies in the first year. And it's like, well, great. So now I get to wait another year to start this fruit tree because you shipped me something way ahead of schedule, and I can't actually get it in the ground yet. Well, anyway, so that one showed up early. Yeah, rant over. That one showed up early, and I actually just plopped it right into the raised bed to give it a chance. And it just sat there pretty useless all year now. Alright, I've officially got too much to hold in one hand. Let me just struggle with this like a fool for another minute. Alright. But, otherwise, I've been out here a few times. The potatoes starting to die back. I don't think we've gotten enough water for the potatoes to really be happy. It's always a suspense thing. We'll have to see in a future update how that turns out. Kind of guess at the rate I've seen them maturing so far. We're probably looking at another, 2 weeks before we'll be harvesting there. Those are a little too light. Did I get all of them down? No, there's one more down here. I've got some yellow oxheart hanging up here. I had one other one down here I had to take off and dispose of because it got blossom end rot. I'm a big believer that why have the plant spend the resources if you're just going to end up with junk? I don't want to say junk. I mean, it'd be viable compost, and yeah, you could probably cut the rotted end off the tomato and still make something out of it, but if I can pull it off the plant before it matures, that might send energy to what's remaining on the plant. Oh, got a bloody butcher here. And, that might just help us get a replacement faster before the end of season sets in. Some cherry baby. So, when people ask me my opinion, I'm always like, well, just get it out of there as early as you can tell it's not going to be a thing you want, because why are you gonna let it grow if it's not something that you're gonna like? If there's a chance that it'll give you more of what you like by getting rid of what you don't, just get what you don't like out of there early. Yeah, dude, it's just been a sad year for pumpkin. Definitely, some of it's down to my strategy, which is lame. Growing it on a cattle panel trellis like this is not a great way to try and grow these, but it's the first time I've tried growing it in these 5-gallon buckets. And because it's producing only male flowers, I have to assume I have some kind of nutrient deficiency here. Or there's some other kind of stress going on there that I'm just not aware of. Ground cherry. Oh, that one definitely got stepped on. Miranda Red is starting to go into decline, which, not really unexpected this time of year. Looks like it fell out of its holder here. Let's get it back in there. I got a little one over here. Oh, it's pretty tasty. And a damaged one I'll discard. Maybe that'll help this cluster ripen faster. Not a lot happening with these random melons. Oh yeah, I protected that watermelon we saw in the last update. We've got another one back here and another one further behind. And then we can see what happens when I don't protect them. So again, get rid of it. Don't have the plant spend the energy on it. And these are just kind of pretty to let crawl through the yard. Has this one been messed with yet? No. Alright, so looks like I've got more work this weekend. Try and protect those. Some year it'd be nice to build like a scaffold for those or something, a raised platform for them to crawl across. I put up a post yesterday or today, I think I could remember, right? With a picture of our first moonglow tomato off of this plant here. It was about softball, a little bit larger than softball size. We've got some more going. Develop into kind of a yellow-orange color, so really pretty fruit. Got some tiny cukes in there. Got one in here that kind of funky shape. Maybe give that another day. See if it builds out any. Just more and more ground cherries littered under here, which, kind of interesting observation. The ground cherries are getting better. Well, in my opinion, better. They're becoming more tart and sweet as the year continues on. Less savory and tomatoey. Oh! Alright, so yeah. You've been watching me do these videos. I keep going on about these Costa Rican sweet peppers. And it looks like they're finally starting to change color. I'm not sure if that's coming up well on the camera, but there's some striping here. There's like a lighter orange color along with that green. And then right next to it we've got the habanero, which has finally changed color. So these are, at least a couple of these, are ready to come off. Looks like 2. So that's pretty cool. These are the first habaneros I've harvested ever. So I'll probably put them into a recipe. Tempted to just make them into a spicy jelly though. We should have some blackberries coming up soon. I wonder, would a blackberry habanero jam be good? I've also got a chili cook-off coming up at work, so Maybe I'll use them in some chili. Not really sure how much they stretch, like how powerful will they be. We'll have to find out. A couple Honey Plus. I'll leave that other one for another day. We got anything else under here? They're so hard to spot sometimes. And if you let it get to maturity, that's kind of a problem. Then your cucumber plant will go into decline, and we definitely don't want that. We've got a pick a bushel. I mean, that'd be good pickling size. Maybe, yeah, let's take that now. And I'll hope that by taking it now, we get more. And then the Brager, got one hiding in here. And I think there's another one that's in kind of a weird spot. But you'll notice some of these leaves really brittle. Definitely signs of powdery mildew. So I might come out here and spray them with some milk and water mixture. That has helped in the past, along with pruning. Yeah, this Brager cucumber. They're not pickles yet. That's gonna get weird when it gets bigger. That's kind of stuck in there. That's probably the best I can do, is just that. Good luck, buddy. I feel like there's something else out here I wanted to take care of today, but it seems to be slipping my mind. I do want to go over... Oh man, have I been recording in landscape or portrait? Oh man. Well, sorry. Yeah. Hey, let's check on the blackberry. Still not there. Okay, got some new flowers. So, nothing new to report. These canes need to get out of here, though. Do not want those starting in the yard. So I'll just kind of poke it through the fence. Oh, look what I spy. Let's get this out of here, Ash. Come on, get out of there. Over there. Oh, check this out. What we got? A blackberry. It's a little young. Seems ripe though. Got a little debris on it. Looks pretty good though. A little smaller than usual. Well, not sweet. Not tart. A little bitter. That, if I remember right, that's lack of water, which sucks because I don't have irrigation over there. I've never really needed it. Oh, okay. Got some more flowers coming up. Haven't normally been a flower guy, but giving it a shot. The rose is starting to get pretty tall. Had a coworker point out that the rose bushes at work have some rose hips that are probably nearing ready to collect. So they asked the facilities manager if they use pesticides, and if they don't use pesticides, that might be a harvest for next week. Well, yeah, there's what's up today. Sorry I missed the update last week, but editing is work and hard to make time for when you only have a couple hours a day during the weekdays. And weekends have been real busy because summer's ending here. Everyone wants to make the best of the last warm weather before winter. Well, later.